Good afternoon. I've just had a bath. Welcome to Tattoo Twin Tarot. Feeling a lot better today. Not 100%, but a lot better. So, it's the 22nd. 22nd of the 2/22. A divine number. Connections. Collaborations. Unity. Messages from the divine is what we're here for today. So, let's see what we are going to do today. Okay, it's going to be slightly different today. We are going to do, as always, a couple of the oracle messages, but we're going to incorporate what I class as the divine 222 connection, which will be a twin flame connection. And we are going to see what is going to come out. We're going to go with the flow of it all and hopefully get some good guided messages that are needed to be heard for this very auspicious day today, and we're going to see where it goes. So I hope you're all well when you do get in here. Say hi if you're in the chat, don't be shy. So let's see. I'm going to change that camera if we can. So I'm hoping that you're going to be able to get a really clear view. Yeah? You know the table, are we moving it? The what, sorry? Are we moving the table? No, it can just be moved if you want to sweep underneath it. What did you say? No, just sweep underneath it. Okay, sweep it. Yeah, underneath, sweep all the patio. Sorry about that. Children are outside cleaning the patio for me. So let's see if I can figure out how to do this. Get the brush and go and brush your hair while I do my reading, please. Thank you, darling. Just there.
Didn't it hurt?
No. Messages are for 22nd of the 2nd, 22. Messages for our highest and our best good on this auspicious day. Messages from the divine. Messages from the divine. Messages from the divine. Good morning, Debbie. Trust. You need to have trust in a relationship in order for it to flourish. You have to have trust in yourself, in your belief systems, and the highest good that is coming in for you. Cherish the relationships that you already hold that are of high vibration. Waiting, trust. So you're having to trust in the process while waiting for this connection, this duality connection to come in. Cherish the relationships. By having that around you is re-energizing yourself. Cherishing, bottom of the deck, we have blessings. Let's see. Next. Messages from the divine for 2/22/22. There is no place like home. Finding the place that you call home. Finding the home within who you are. A lot of us are in the past have tried to find relationships and they say there is no place like home. So If you are trying to find your home within a person and accept the home that you had when you was a youngster wasn't somewhere that was safe, it wasn't somewhere that you could trust, then this is one of the main reasons why the relationships that we choose, that we feel like home. So if a relationship feels like home, good morning, Taurus baby. If you find a relationship that hasn't really felt like, or that feels like home to you, but your home when you were growing up wasn't a safe place, this means that you recognize the trauma bond within relationships. Now you're trusting the process. Rather than rushing into anything, you're waiting, because now you can trust in your own divinity. You can trust the divine to lead you along the pathway. If you are trying to get something that isn't quite coming and you can't understand why, you have to trust the process. Having trust in the process, because there is going to be a place that is no place like home. That is a good thing, especially for those of us who are raised in situations and societies and generations where home was never somewhere that we could trust as a safe place. The universe is saying, you are blessed. You are blessed. So 222 is a connection of two people, a connection that the divine and yourself have worked along with, whether that is for you or another person, however that resonates for you. But 2 is what we would class as the 2 of cups. So today is all about that 2 of cups energy, that loving energy that wants to come in. You having to trust the process. Wait your time, because when it comes in, it's going to feel like a home. No place like home. It's not going to feel like a home that you've ever had or been in before. Now, this could be your person, or this is the universe and what they want to bring into you. Cherish the relationship that you have with the divine, because now this is the moment where it's going to re-energize you. If you're feeling lacking, if you've been going through your spiritual awakening, if your symptoms, your ascension symptoms have been really dragging you down, the universe now and the energies that are around with the planetary alignments are going to re-energize you, which is going to help you build the blocks and for you to be able to stand upon those lessons and those blocks that you have had in the past and realize that they are going to lead you to something far greater than where you've been. Overall energy of the whole reading is that you are blessed. We are going to use the Twin Flame Oracle cards, because today I feel as though it's the time to bring them out. Follow when it's guided, and today for me feels as though this is when it needs to come out. Whatever messages come out will be for your highest good and your highest of vibration that will be brought into you. So let's see, what do we need to know in regards to the connection that you hold most dear, whether that is a twin flame or a deep soul connection that is or about to come in. Contemplation. So, you are contemplating. Good morning, boss mama. You are contemplating. Whilst you're waiting and trusting in the process, you're contemplating the situation and where you have been, the connections and why you've had to go down this route. The universe or the person you're connecting towards is showing the person or the situation that it's cycles. Cycles are here. Now this lady can see the full moon in front of her, and she's all holding something back. She's holding something back behind her heart, behind her back. So cherish the relationships you have, re-energize the building blocks, because a new cycle is about to begin. The universe. No, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. So, whatever it is that you have been contemplating whilst you've been in this energy of this 222. So, if you have a question, whatever you've been contemplating, and today it's all about that love, that 2 of cups. Is this what it's all about? Am I on the right path? Am I going in the direction that I should be going? The answer is yes. Good morning, Karen. The answer is yes. Clarify what this cycles means. So your person who you are connected to, feels this separation. There's this heart within the letter here. I was a bit down yesterday. I was so fed up with the situation, and I think I had to come on and talk my mind around it. And I've kind of done that. I've done that yesterday and today. So thank you very much for that. I feel a lot better today. Loads better. I've just had a bath. I don't look right yet, but I feel a lot better. Thank you very much for that. So the cycle of separation could be about to end. You have to cherish the relationships, or cherish who you've become in the separation. This was needed to re-energize yourself and to learn the lessons of the blocks and the building blocks that were still in place during the connection. So before love could come in, cycles had to end. The separation of this cycle, for me, is about to end. This is the universe confirming what you have been through, you was meant to be put through. Let's get one underneath the blessed sign here. Let's get one underneath blessed. Okay. Deception. So there was some deception that was going on, which is why you two had to be separated, or why you had to be kept away from a love that you wanted, or maybe from a new love that was brought in, which way you want to put it. However you want to describe whatever your situation is. Some of us have been ready for love for longer than what we have. This was so we could refocus. This was a perfect opportunity for you to refocus on yourself, for you to understand the deception that you held in your heart. So this could have been, you could have been deceiving yourself about the person that you was connected to. A cycle had to end, and it had to end with you being separated from this person. This could have been a moment, this could be somebody that you are connected to on this lifetime, or whether this was one of a past life connection. This doesn't necessarily have to be anybody. I don't see anything right now. All I know is that it's a twin flame reading that we're doing. Bottom of the deck, the reason this had to happen was because healing had to happen in the connection and between you and the divine, between you, your chakras, between you and your own body healing. What was the refocus here for? Oh, that's a fair few. What was the refocusing? Refocus because barriers were still in place. Pride and ego were still part of who you were. And I think you had to drop all boundaries. The divine masculine was running the show. I even said this yesterday. So a lot of us have been kept out of love, or kept away from love, because there was so much the more that we needed to heal. There were still things that we weren't quite ready to recognize. So we've had to be on our own. We've had to go back to this place of understanding who we were, finding our own way back home, almost a bit like the Wizard of Oz, clicking your heels. There is no place like home. Going on along your journey and finding your place back into who you are, finding who you are deeper within than you ever have in the previous lifetimes. This, whatever you've been contemplating, the universe is saying the answer is yes to your question. So this brought in an energy that you had to read. This brought in you to understand and cherish the connection that you had with the divine. It's had to come in to re-energize you. Cycles of separation had to go into place, whether that was from a loved one of this lifetime or of another one. If you are a twin flame and you do not know whether you have met your twin flame, or you think to myself, there is no possible way that karmic connection, though that pain that I went through, was ever guided by the divine, there's no way it could have been, then what we can say to you and to the universe is thank you for holding on, because what is about to be brought into you is going to be blessed. The deception of who the person was, or who you was here and had to be here for you to refocus and put barriers up There were barriers, doorways were placed. When they say God's protection, God's rejection is your protection. You were protected. Doorways slammed in your face. People moved out of your way. The separation, the heartbreak, the betrayal. Cycles had to end. People had to get taken out of your life in order for you to grow, for you to learn these lessons. Because pride and ego was still very much a part of who you were without you even realizing. I had this kind of recomeuppance yesterday when I said I shielded myself. The divine masculine was leading the way within you. This is the divine masculine, the doer, the wanting to face things with action, not with feeling. So when we have to go back within, we have to really connect back to the feminine side and understand it's okay to be vulnerable. We have to open up those kind of floodgates. And like I said yesterday, I think I've been so over-focused on work. And I think so many of us have really been focusing on the pentacles and how things are growing for us in a different manner, that it's now going to come to a massive conclusion. The conclusion is here. Right, okay. So what is the conclusion between? We have been contemplating a situation. A cycle of separation is about to end. And the conclusion is here. So let's see if we can get the storyline of where the conclusion is going to end. Let's see. Straight in the middle there. Commitment. The universe is doing this to bring in a commitment of two hands, two souls. Today is the 2-2-2-2-2 commitment. This had to happen. Everything had to happen as it did. What has it done for the divine feminine in the connection? It has echoed the mirroring. She now sees the mirroring. The mirroring is the divine connection, connecting to the divine and to a person. Even if you do not know who this person is, what is happening on the masculine side? What is happening on the masculine side? Oh, okay, so we have 2. Reinvention. So, a divine masculine out there. The nameless face is being reinvented. So during this cycle of separation, a divine masculine out there has been reinventing himself. Now this might not be necessarily, like I said, somebody that you've met in this lifetime. This could be a past life. This is somebody that the divine has been getting ready to bring into you, whether that is your divine masculine who you know as your divine masculine, or a divine masculine that the universe is now saying is ready for you. Balancing the scales. The divine masculine understands that there has been a lot of karma that they've had to face. 2-1-1-2. The mirroring in the numbers to the likes. Bottom of the deck. Why has this been happening? Regret. So this could well be somebody that you are connected to. This could be somebody that you are quite aware of, that this is your divine masculine on this plane. If you haven't met them, then they had to balance out previous lives' karma before they was allowed to be brought into you, the same way as you had to do the same. Release. One more, please, divine. Thank you very much. So this connection is all about releasing the karmic partners, karmic patterns. You've had to learn how to release karmic partners. They've had to release karmic partners. Admired. Admired. Bottom of the deck. Devotion. And a fresh start. So all of this, what we've been going on, the recognition between the two of you is going to be instantaneous. So whoever this person is that is about to be brought into you, this person has gone through the same mirroring cycles that you have. They have had to learn the same way you have. That the mirroring has been going on between the two of you. And you have had to let go of karmic partners, karmic cycles by releasing them. You are now welcoming a fresh start. This is where the connection of the 2-2-2 is sitting today. So let's see. Let's get some moon magic cards. 2 wanted to come out. I accept that here now is exactly where I am meant to be, in this place of profound learning. The universe has been bringing these cycles of the moon in, and the cycles that have been going on for your highest and your best divinity. I can guide and lead others wisely with love. So while you have been guided by the universe, this has given you the ability to guide others on the path to understand that not everything is quite as it seems. Sometimes you have to just go with the flow and trust in the process. Trust in the universe to know that they know better than what you do. We are all on this plane, but not everybody is understanding of the same journey. We all have different aspects of understanding. Let's get one from the native spirits and see what the native spirits has got to say regarding the 222 connection today. If you have been in deep contemplation, the answer is yes. This is why you've been in contemplation. The person you've been connected to had to end cycles, and this is going to end a separation to their own heart. I think they've had to find out who they are. This was all about learning the lessons with walking away from karmic connections, whether that was family members, friends, mindsets. With me, the last one was definitely a mindset that I held. And I think once you recognize that, then you've achieved the level of learning of it. And that is a good thing. The storyteller. Be the storyteller to your own journey. Tell your story. Put yourself in the highest light. Do not talk about yourself in the darkest of lights the way you used to. The stories had to be unfolded for the exact reason that you've been called into the divine for. You have now got to tell your story from the opposite angle to probably how you've always told yourself. Like I said yesterday, if you have the negative mindset that there is something wrong with you, be it that money, be it that age, be it that disability, be it that the inability to do something, you are talking to yourself in a way that the universe is going to carry on giving you exactly what it is, because it's negative talk. You have to feed your mind, you have to feed your body, you have to feed everything about who you are in a higher vibration, if that is what you want to manifest in. By accepting now the last lesson of what I would say the karma between yourself and where you've been put in these karmic relationships, because I understand that sometimes I was the karmic partner to other people and they were the lesson I needed to learn. The person you're connecting to, the person who you may be in separation from, the cycle led to a separation. That could have been a karmic partner. That could have been because they had to go and release their karmic situations. Karmic situations could be anything from work, friends, however you want to put it. Everybody has their own karmic ties. The truth is about to be told. You are now talking to yourself with that truth, with that higher velocity. No more down talk, no more accepting energies less than what you know you deserve. And that means giving yourself what you know you deserve. No, it's not big-headed. No, it's not selfish. It is learning to give yourself exactly what you need. Exactly, Jojo. And trusting the path. Trusting the path that is set before you. So, bottom of the deck, what we don't see and why. The main energies, because we have become the wounded healer. The wounded healer can now give their energy elsewhere, which is kind of a walk-on from yesterday's reading. I think that's about all I've got here. Let me just double check. We're going to get one or two of these loved ones. Why not? Let's finish off with a love for all seasons. Let's finish off with a love for all seasons. So one for you, one for the purpose, one your person, and one for the universe. So 3 all together, Spirit. Healing has been the aforementioned of the day. Healing. The bad time has now passed and a phase of healing has begun. What happens next is up to you. We have 2 hearts on the 222. The healing for you has been the main objective for your person. A new love enters your life. It is time to celebrate. So here is the 2 of Cups. So a new love is about to enter with a 2 of Cups and the 2 of Hearts. You couldn't make that up. One from the universe, one from the universe. Okay, so I said 2. Right, what did I say? This is an old connection. This is a connection of past lives. We have old flames here. Loved ones are nearby and they are guiding you. Your ancestors. Hope. Do not give up. The universe is calling you not to give up. So you have to trust in the process. It's been a waiting game, but the waiting was not in vain. I don't want to wait in vain for your love. I don't want to wait, I don't want to wait, I don't want to wait in vain. No, exactly. Love comes in when it's divinely guided. Okay, let me just see if I can handle this. Let's see. So, here we are. Yep. I've still got the sweats on. It's still coming out of me, but I feel a lot better than I did. I've managed to have a nice hot bath today. So there we go. There was your 222 reading, brought in with the twin flames. There's very much an energy that I thought was going to come in. And there's your daily message. And I hope you all understand how perfect you are, whoever you are. You are in the right place at the right time, no matter how far you've come, no matter how far you've got to go. Everybody's where they're meant to be. So on that note, I'm going to say good night, goodbye, good afternoon. And I wait for you to be able to really manifest this, because the universe is saying that you deserve this. So well done. And I'll see you tomorrow. Smooches.